Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, we are given a bit of information during the intro telling us that all of the children of Springwood, aside from one, has been killed over the previous 10-year time gap between this film and A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 5, The Dream Child. Which immediately made me ask myself, how? We know that Freddy's original victims were the children of the parents that burned him alive, up until Alice, who gained the ability of the final Elm Street child, Kristen, to pull others into the dream world, and Freddy was drained of all the souls he obtained in Part 4. So his power would have been back to its base level. However, Freddy still couldn't enter someone's dreams who wasn't descended from the Elm Street mob without taking advantage of that ability, as we see in both parts 4 and 5. But in Freddy's Dead, we see Freddy invading anyone's dream, child and adult alike, which again made me ask myself, how? After thinking about it, especially after my last video, I think I may have come up with a possible theory as to how this is possible. My theory stems back from my previous video of Jacob being the product of a supernatural conception between Alice and Freddy, and why Freddy needed to do such a thing. On its face, it looked like Freddy was manipulating Jacob into feeding him souls, but considering that Freddy actually fed the souls to Jacob, made me think that Freddy had something more in mind, such as using the souls that Freddy was feeding Jacob in order to corrupt his soul. I believe Freddy intended and accomplished his goal of possessing Jacob like he tried to do with Jesse, except I believe Jesse was able to reject the possession because the bonding wasn't strong enough, and combining with Lisa's love, it overwhelmed Freddy's spirit and expelled him. But with Jacob, we potentially have a blood bond of a supernatural nature, with Freddy nurturing while still in the womb. Even with Jacob turning against Freddy at the end of Part 5, we see throughout the film that Jacob seemingly flips at a second's notice, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that Jacob could feel positive feelings towards Freddy again later on to cement the bond that is needed to take full possession. Meaning that with such a possession, it's possible that Freddy also gained the powers that Alice had, which would have been passed down to Jacob, being able to invade the dreams of any person he wants, and with being in full possession of the body of a kid who was conceived within the dream world, it's possible that Freddy also was able to return there himself until Maggie pulled him out and killed him, which likely killed the physical body of Jacob as well in the process. But that's my theory. Do you agree, or do you think Freddy just naturally evolved? Or do you have a theory of your own? Comment below with your own theories, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe, as well as hitting the notification bell to be alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And as always, I am JG Dark, and thanks for watching.